When Chaos invaded the planet of Jueta 4, they began to superheat the planet with thermal vents. This quickly destabilized the ice death world into a literal melting pot. Chaos used these massive changes in terrain and flooding to lay siege to the Imperium of Man still present on Jueta 4. Will the Guard stand firm, or will Chaos's devious plans finally come to fruition? As always, if you do enjoy this content, do leave a like and consider subscribing, as that's the best way to support the channel. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Imperial Guard defense be able to hold out against the Chaos siege as the torrential rain starts pouring down, the ice caps melting all around them, evaporating, and of course, that's what's causing the rain. Also, water is just pouring down the side of the mountain as we speak. The Chaos making their way right towards our Imperial Guard village. You can already see the water starting to flow here. I really like this new effect that they've added into the game. It makes the games really dynamic and interesting. Hopefully we'll see plenty of flooding here, as already I can see it starting to affect the outer defense here of the Imperial Guard village, which is just brimming with troops at the moment. 30,000 defenders against 500,000 Chaos. It really is going to be a tough one for the defenders, but if things go their way, it will be a magnificent victory. Already you can see artillery and tank fire here raking across the renegade line, just absolutely destroying them. Already 6,000 of their number have been cut down. As you can see, the light show there coming out of the fortress. The Imperial Guard defenses have awoken, and my god, are the Chaos now finding that out. You can already see blood is starting to mix in with the water. There's more and more explosions just go up in the background. Oh, I love Imperial artillery. Just sending poor old troops flying through the air. Our front line here is being engaged now by Imperial Lancers charging forth out of the village, meeting Chaos head on. Look at all that firepower that's just coming out as well. Our center line over here for the Chaos is getting disintegrated, but you can see the beasts of Khorne are slowly making their way in. Demons have been summoned to the battlefield, specifically Khorne brutes. Oh my. Look at them making their way forward. Sorry, Chaos spawns. I don't know why I called them brutes. They are Chaos spawns of Khorne. We have got some bloodletters also available. Here we go. Look, you can see one of these little chaps over here. A good old bloodletter making his way forward. So there is quite a lot here for the Imperial Guard to defend against. Look at all that blood. The blood and the water here just combining into this horrific, macabre scene. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Oh, we've got an artillery cannon out here on the outside, currently at risk of drowning in blood. It is doing point-blank artillery shots, though. That is something I do love to see. Look at that. Oh, Chaos filth getting flung through the air. Imperial Guard doing a fantastic job of holding out so far. You can really see, though, that this water is starting to build up at the bottom end of the village. A lot of them have already succumbed to the water, in fact. Oh my, look at this. The entire bottom end of the village here is completely flooding. Chaos are going to have to try and find a way around it. We are actually building a little bit of a body pile over here. This will really help us out, actually. Quite a lot, because what this is going to do, look, it's already doing it. It's deflecting the water down through all the Chaos ranks. So as the bodies all pile up here, this is magnificent, actually. This is one thing I really was not expecting. So yeah, we've actually built a dam which is really stopping a lot of the flooding coming in. I mean, this area over here is a bit doomed, actually. I mean, look at this already. The water is starting to pool and overflow over the wall. It's really deep here, which is also in some ways good for us because it's stopping Chaos from being able to get in. However, they have still got access to the gatehouse, and a brutal fight is going on at the moment here. There's bloodletters pour their way in. Oh my god, they are just annihilating anything that gets close to them. Kriegsman, Cadian, Conscript, and Lancer alike are dying. Look at this. This is a brutal push. The fanatics of Chaos just opening up the Imperial defense here really easily and very quickly, despite the amount of firepower that's going into them this second. You can see more Lancers now charging forward, trying to breach this gap. They are having a little bit of success, especially now that all the guns are actually focusing on what's happening over here. But more and more bloodletters are coming into the area, and bit by bit, water is also starting to come into the area, combined with blood. Is this going to be an entrance for much longer? I don't know. These bloodletters have just made a massive headway into the village here. Oh my god, the entire bottom end of the village now is completely flooding out. Chaos are really starting to struggle, actually. They're starting to struggle to find ways into the village. The guys at the bottom end, though, these guys on the roof, are absolutely perfectly fine. They're going to be here till the cows come home, quite frankly. It looks like this entire side of the battlefield might now be impassable to Chaos. I think that secures this gatehouse down here. Let's go check how deep it is. Okay, yeah, definitely in places. There is still a little pathway that Chaos could make their way through, but it's not really that big at all. Chaos have breached some of the outer walls, though, now. That must be said. They're definitely making their way inside. Oh my god, that water looks horrendous. Is it water? It kind of looks a bit browny coloured. There's plenty of blood flowing through it as well, which I actually think now is drowning most of the troops who are stuck on the floor. A lot of them now are drowning. It's only the ones who are on raised positions who are actually able to withstand it now. Even the tanks are drowning. The engine's bottoming out. The munition bay's flooded. Look at all that water pouring down. Oh my god, what have Chaos done here, ladies and gentlemen? Go back to our gatehouse. Chaos are still coming into the gatehouse here, over here. They really are pushing this hard, and so is the water. Oh my god. How's our body pile actually doing over here? Yeah, as predicted, look at this. It's really protected a heck of a lot. Well, it's protected the Chaos now, but originally it was really protecting us quite well. It has deflected a lot of the water down around the outside, but it's given Chaos now this little area in which it can nestle. That is until too much water starts coming down and it starts overflowing this area. Speaking of overflowing, the entire village now is pretty much submerged. Let's just have a bit more of an overlook here. Yeah, look. So much water has now submerged most of the village. Chaos really struggling to find ways in. They're going to have to start building corpse bridges here. If they want to get in, they're going to have to basically let their dead pile up to the point where they can cross over it like a bridge. They have still got this area here. I think this is the only access point they've got. Maybe there's the ethereal wall over here. Yeah, I think a few of them can get through this ethereal wall. I think basically a Chaos Spawn at the moment is sort of blocking the way for the rest of them. He can't get through and the rest of them can't get past him. But yeah, look at this village. And where's this all going? Well, it's pouring out right into the ice field right behind it. A gigantic open lake. So that means that at least these troops here, for now, are no risk of drowning unless most of the planet completely and utterly floods. Then they'll be at risk of drowning. The Chaos at the moment then, basically what their tactic must be is to get a load of their gunners, which you can already see are over here, just raining fire down into the village, hoping to kill them guys that are on the roofs. Because while these chaps over here may be safe from all the water and all the melee combat on the floor, they are certainly not safe to all the Chaos gunners. They are very woefully exposed. What is Chaos making a push over here? Oh, something happened. I think there's almost a pathable area over here. Yeah, look, so they have been building corpse architecture over here. We have got a heck of a lot of bodies now piled up against this wall in order for the Chaos to be able to get over to this way. Not quite enough yet. They need to get more troops over to this area if they just want to get over. I can't believe this, though. 3,000 of our defenders remaining. Chaos is pretty much stuck on the outside. Like I said, we have got this one gatehouse now, which has just been pushed by Chaos Spawn constantly. Probably some of the only ones big enough to actually wade through this stuff and actually survive. We've still got quite a strong defense over this end, actually. Yeah, look at these boys all holding out. They've not even been affected by the water, hardly. Yeah, water doesn't seem to be affecting this area hardly at all. So these guys are going to be able to defend quite nicely. Yeah, look at... Oh my god, yeah, the Chaos Spawn's literally the only thing big enough to be able to get through here. So what I think we'll quickly do is we'll just hit a little bit of a time-lapse camera and see if Chaos can actually manage to push into the village here. Are the guys on the roofs going to survive or not? We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like largely The flooding of the village has been an absolute success here for Chaos. Most of the Imperial forces now are completely dead. There's only 200 odd of them remaining, and they're sat on top of these roofs here. Chaos is pretty much unable to get towards them. They've only got a few gunners left, stuck on the outside. But unfortunately for the gunners, they're just out of range, so they keep pushing forward. And then they keep drowning on the outer edge over here. Every now and then you'll just see a Chaos guy drown in this water on the outer edge. So, yeah, I don't think Chaos are actually going to be able to kill these guys on here. What's more likely to happen is that they're slowly going to starve to death. It's not going to be a very nice fate for these guys over here. The village has fallen, though, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos has been victorious today with 100,000 units remaining. Rapidly dwindling, though, like I said, because a lot of them are still drowning over here. But as always, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all our channel members who helped keep this channel going. And if you're not a channel member, why the heck not? Click the join button below. And while you're at it, why don't you go and check out this awesome wall art? Everyone needs a cyber doggo in their life. Get yours with the link in the description below. With all that being said, as always, until next time, peace.